Oh. Why is my display capture on? No. Oh. Why does it do this? Okay, hold on. Maybe I just like click that and then do that again. No. It's seriously gonna give me this issue? I swear to God, I just had it working. And then I just switched it and it just... I haven't had this issue for like 6 streams. Why is it doing this now? Okay, that's better. Well, how's it going? My name is Garrett, aka Slimefest, and welcome back to Virtue's Last Reward. Man, this has been going on for a while. It's been like 2 months of this game. Honestly, I am thinking this is kind of a crazy occasion because of 2 things. One, the fact that this is, I think, stream number 11, or yeah, I'm pretty sure it's part 11. That means that this is officially longer than 999. And that's kind of crazy because 999 was like a very fun game. Like, it was the first Zero Escape game, but like, this is gonna be a lot longer than it. And like, so the fact that it's on part 11 now, it means that it's already longer than the first game. And also, we're going into the double digits. Like, this is a long ass game. It's a huge game. I'm not complaining. This game's very fun. The characters are great. The theories and all the stuff that they're talking about is really cool. I like doing the escape rooms. Seeing all the crazy dramatic scenes are so much fun. And I still have like 18 paths left to go. Let me just continue now. So in that way I can just, wait, what? Oh. Well, that's useful. I didn't think it was gonna just take me there. I thought I was gonna start out right here again. Well, anyways. Oh, I don't have that much to go. Although one of these is definitely gonna branch out into, like, this. Does that make sense? Like, one of these is definitely gonna branch out into, like, this section. And it's gonna be super long. But, so last time, I continued going down this route after I unlocked it. I betrayed Alice, who actually tried to kill me. I ended up actually cracking the tough shell that is known as Alice, and I used her emotional vulnerability to get some backstory on her life, and spoiler alert, it is very depressing. But I did get to figure out, like, how Alice, like, equates into, like, 999, why she was standing there, how Clover is kind of wrapped up in this now, and then I also learned that Alice just isn't Alice? Okay, like, so, like, the Alice that's here is not, like, all ice, like, not the mummy. Even though they look exactly the same. She just has Egyptian heritage and the name Alice. So basically, that was just meant to be an extreme red herring. Then I went into here, the yellow route. I decided to betray this time, and for some reason, Tenmyoji chose ally. I don't know what differentiates between these two that makes him pick ally and betray, but apparently it does something. And then I went through the green door with, because I was paired up with Clover, and I went with Quark, who is currently unconscious. So I basically just have one teammate and a body. Anyways, somebody already opened the AB room, so let's try to figure out what we're doing there. And I think I'm gonna ally with him, because why the fuck would I not? Like, let's just be real here.
An ambidex gate has been opened.
Yeah. Damn.
45 minutes remain.
Oh, 45 minutes.
Ambidex game polling closes.
Damn, might want to get to it. What the hell?
Somebody else must have opened one of the AB rooms.
It's probably Dio. Why would they do that? Yeah. Oh, whatever. We should be heading back anyways. Remember, Quark's just... I headed for the door.
Wait!
What? Clover's voice stopped me. What is it? I turned to see her pointing towards the wall with the treatment pods.
The screen, it changed.
Huh? What?
The screen on the pod's monitor thingy.
I gotta say, this has a lot of story convenience. There's just like so many things that just very easily work into like what's going on. Oh yeah. It says recent operational records. I stepped closer and began to read. What it said was interesting. Currently treating one subject. That one subject had to mean Cork. This was the pod we put him into after all. I read on. 748, one subject released. 846, one subject successfully restored. Cold sleep mode disengaged. Beginning restoration of one subject. All prior records have been erased. Authorization admin. I checked the other pods. They were all the same. One subject released, one subject successfully restored, cold sleep mode disengaged. Beginning restoration of one subject. All prior records have been erased, authorization admin. What is all this?
I think it's saying that about 8 hours ago, somebody in this pod woke up from cold sleep.
Who would be in cold sleep,
Three
though?
people, actually.
How would 3 people be in cold sleep?
One for each pod.
Well, no kidding.
They all say the same thing, see?
Yeah. Oh, that's before we all woke up. Huh. I mean, it hasn't been 8 hours yet.
Yeah.
So the 3 pod people could be 3 of us. They could have been captured earlier. Don't know how much earlier. Wow, so let me get this straight. One of us is 0. One of us killed an old woman. 3 of us woke up from cold sleep. And one of us is a terrorist. What? Okay, actually though, I guess if I'm going off of further proof, so for 3 so far, we have a person who killed a woman, that's obviously Dio. Then we have 0, which is 2. Then we got the 3 people in cold sleep, which is 5. Then we got Quark, me, and Alice, all having radical 6. Then there's just 1 more. What the hell? And they were thought out 8 hours ago and carried into the AB rooms.
Yeah, that seems reasonable.
Why the fuck? Why are we playing a game of, like, Mafia? What in the Among Us is this? How is it like, oh my god, one of us is this? Like, one of us is like everything on the planet now. Like, hell, I wouldn't be surprised if one of us wasn't an actual person. You know, now that I say that, that actually kind of sounds plausible.
I really don't think there'd be anyone else in here besides the 9 of us. Well, I guess it's actually the 10 of us, huh?
Yeah. If you count the old woman we found, then it would be 10, wouldn't it? So, who are the 3 pod people?
Don't ask me.
It's you.
How am I supposed to know that?
Okay, nah, it's definitely not you, because you and Alice were working on, like, operations for the past year or so. Also, this, like, if I assume it's cold sleep, I don't know why, I just have a hunch that, like, they wouldn't just keep him in cold sleep for, like, a year. Like, I feel like it'd be for longer than that.
All it says is subject. A, that's creepy. B, it doesn't tell us anything about who they might have been.
Well, why doesn't it? It doesn't say when they were put into cold sleep either.
And this bit, where it says, all prior records have been erased.
Yeah.
Authorization admin. That seems pretty suspicious to me.
Yeah, someone purposely wiped the records. Meaning that we're not supposed to know who the pod people are. I wonder why they wouldn't just write the time, though.
What?
Well, you said it yourself. The log says 8 hours ago, not like 9:15 a.m. Those minus signs have to mean this far in the past. Who would ever write the time like that?
Yeah, that is weird.
Nice observation. Maybe Zero Senior doesn't want us to know what the actual time is.
Why not?
Hell if I know. Speaking of things I don't know, why did this stuff suddenly show up? It seems like whatever it was that triggered this activated as soon as we opened the door to leave.
Wouldn't that mean Zero Senior set it up to work that way?
Yeah. But why? That's what I'm asking. What reason would he have to do that?
Maybe he wanted us to see the records.
Of course they would. Perhaps, but he deleted a bunch of the data. Why? I feel like I'm saying why to a lot of things.
Could it all be a trick?
A trick?
All of these records are fake. Zero Senior just set it up to mess with us.
Honestly, I would like that. It's all fiction. So you're saying this was just a joke?
Well, I can't say for sure, but it seems possible. Right?
No, it doesn't make sense.
Well, let's ask somebody else. Maybe they can think of something.
Hopefully somebody isn't dead. I'd like that. Yeah, you're right. If the AB gates have opened, we need to be heading back to the warehouse anyway.
Yeah, and we need to tell everyone what happened with Quark.
Yeah. We're gonna tell Temiyoji, hey, we put your child in a treatment pod. Are y'all good? We double checked that Quark was alright in his pod and then hurried out of the treatment center. Yeah, Temiyoji's gonna be like, what the fuck did you do to him? We're like, chillax, we put him in a pod. He's like, where the fuck is that? I don't know, we just put him in a pod. Temiyoji's about to be super pissed at us. Oh, welcome to floor B. White doors. Memento Mori. Is this another warehouse?
It looks just like the other one.
No shit.
Hey, could you show me that map?
Yeah, it's this big room right
I thought
here.
so.
Wow,
This one is right under the floor A warehouse.
that's amazing. I would have never figured that out. So it is.
Oh, are those?
Those doors are white.
And there are 3 of them.
Okay, let's go take a closer look. I've already seen all this stuff.
I knew it. These are chromatic doors.
I mean, they're not really chromatic. I mean, is white a color? Well, I mean, it is.
See?
Just when you think of chromatic, you think of like a rainbow. But then there's just white.
They've got a little box right next to them, just like the others.
Yeah, and how long is it gonna take for those doors to open? Alright, so these are the 3rd round chromatic doors. Huh. I guess we'll be coming back here pretty soon.
Yeah. Well, we might not have to.
What do you mean?
We both have 6 BP right now.
Clover, do not! You are not saying what I think you're saying.
We're a pair, right?
Yeah?
And who's our opponent?
Quark.
Exactly. But he's in the pod right now, so...
Jesus Christ, Clover!
If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed,
Are you actually
all
suggesting this?
non-voting parties will automatically allocate
Dude, Temiyoji's gonna fucking murder me.
in the warehouse.
Like, I bet that if we did betray, Temiyoji's gonna pull out a Glock and shoot us both in the back of the head before we can activate the 9 door. Cause, like, I don't know. I just have a feeling that in all of the game overs and all of the endings, we're never actually going to escape. The only way we're actually going to escape is through the final ending. Because I guess it wouldn't make sense if, like, one of the endings was... Well, actually, I guess it would make sense if one of the endings was, like, us walking outside with, like, one other person. But I don't think that's gonna happen. I feel like we're never actually going to escape until the final, like, route. You aren't saying we should pick Betray, are you?
Weren't you planning to? I thought that was why you were okay with option C when we were making the groups.
No, no! No, that's not... I just thought that with Quark's condition, I'd be able to choose ally and not worry about getting betrayed.
Oh, come on. You don't need to lie to me. We're partners. That means we share the same destiny. So let's not hide anything from each other, okay?
I'm not hiding anything.
Wait, you're serious?
Yes!
You were really going to pick ally?
Yes, Clover? Are you kidding?
Whoa, hold on a second there. We might not get another chance like this. Let's say we ally and get up to 8 points. We don't know if we'll be able to get any points next round. For all we know, there might not even be a next round. There are 3 other people with 6 BP, right? Dio, Kay, and Phi.
Oh, shit.
What do you think's going to happen if one of them gets 9 points this round?
That's not gonna happen.
Why not?
Phi and Luna are playing against Tenmyoji. He's only got 1 BP left, though. I don't think they pick Betray. If Tenmyoji picked Ally, then they'd kill him. The same goes for Dio. He's playing against Alice and Kay, and Alice's BP.
No! Don't even think about that.
It's solid proof. I agree. But her BP is the same as Tenmyoji's. So unless Dio is willing to kill someone, he won't be able to get his BP to 9.
Then Alice has to vote Betray.
Yes. Yeah, that is generally the best defensive choice.
But if Dio chooses Ally,
Then they're fucked.
then
And...
Kay would have 9 BP.
oh no, Kay's gonna ditch us again!
Jeez. Well, it's just like I said then. If Kay gets 9 BP, then there won't be a third AB game.
Well, that's not necessarily the case.
So it's over when someone gets 9 BP.
No. As long as that person doesn't open the number 9 door, the game goes on!
So you think that Kay will stay here, even if he gets enough points to leave?
Well, unless it's logically viable to leave, then yeah, it's possible.
No, it's not.
Well, we can think about how we're going to vote later. For now, we need to get back to the others. There's a couple things I've got to do when we get back.
Fine.
Okay, back to Floor A then. Let's move. I turned and headed for the exit. After a few moments, I heard Clover's footsteps following behind me. Yeah, I feel like everyone else is gonna choose Betray because that's just the best option in general. In the meantime, I'm just stuck with the moral conundrum of if I'm willing to sell out an unconscious kid in order to ensure me and Clover's safety. I kind of don't want to do that because I feel like that's extremely fucked up. I also don't feel like it's going to end well. Beep. Come on, this is easy.
Clover.
Oh,
Thank
what's
goodness
up?
you're back.
Yep.
Are we the last ones?
Yes.
Oh, hey guys. And girls.
Hey, where's Quark?
Okay, okay. Tenmyoji's expression was furious, and from the way he was stomping towards me, I felt like I only had a few seconds before I was on the ground with his hands around my neck. I explained what had happened with Quark and the pods as quickly as I could.
So are these pod things really safe?
Probably.
They look safe.
Probably.
Oh, what? No, they're definitely safe. He's fine.
Well, are they safe or aren't they? Look, I'm just worried about him, all right? Can you take me to this treatment center, Clover? Don't worry. We've still got 20 minutes left.
Oh,
Plenty of time to go have a look and come back.
Okay. Come on then.
alright, sweet. I'll get 20 minutes of talking with other people then. As soon as she finished, she was off. Tenmyoji followed at her heels, And in the blink of an eye, they were gone. Out the magenta door. And it shows me the magenta door opening and closing. I love how it shows me every little detail. I love it. It's great. Alright, you guys got some splaining to do.
I beg your pardon?
You opened the AB gates before Clover and I got back, didn't you? I want to know why the hell you'd go and do something like that.
Sigma, take a look.
As she spoke, Phi gestured towards the line of AB rooms. Only one was open.
It's not like we opened them all up.
So you're saying only one person, one pair jumped the gun here?
Yes.
Well then who was it?
I opened it.
Of course you did. So it was you. I figured as much.
It's not really a big deal, okay? I mean, you came right back.
Yes, Dio, yes it is a big deal.
Why? If you hadn't made it back by the deadline, you'd have just defaulted to Ally.
No, not just. Are you telling me you didn't know? Didn't you find one of these notes?
What?
We found this in the treatment center.
There was no such thing in the pressure exchange chamber.
Pressure exchange?
I didn't see one in the pantry either.
You went to the pantry? Where the hell did all of us go? Huh. Well, whatever. You should really probably read it, though.
Here are some more AB game rules for you. Not voting is not a option. If both parties refuse to vote, then every bunny gets penalized.
Fucking rabbit puns in the middle of it.
In other words, one person out of every color group of 3 has to vote.
You get it now? If we hadn't gotten back in time, Clover, Quark, and I could have died. And you just...
All right, I get it. Sorry.
He didn't know, I mean...
Cut me some slack, though, man. I didn't know.
Yeah. So you wouldn't have opened the gate if you did?
Of course I wouldn't have. What the hell, bro?
Oh, you just broing me? Anyways... Guess we're still playing the
You
waiting
said
game.
the room you went into was a treatment center, right?
Yes. Yeah?
If they treat people there, I'd think they'd have shelves of medicine and stuff.
Well, isn't there an infirmary?
Did you find any Accelavir?
No. It's not really that kind of place. It just has those pods and a tank of jellyfish, and that was it. Besides, if we'd found anything to cure Radical 6, we wouldn't have put Quark in the pod.
I see. Can the pod cure Radical 6?
No. Unfortunately.
How do you know that?
Oh. Well, it said so on the screen next to the pods. Something about how it can provide relief from the symptoms, but it can't actually cure the disease. That's better than nothing, though. Oh, right. There's one more thing about the pods I should tell you. As quick as I could, I explained what the records had said about the pod's occupants and their cold sleep.
Cold sleep?
Yes.
Are you suggesting that 3 of us were, until recently, cryogenically frozen?
Apparently, yes. If you can trust what we read, yeah.
Which of us are the pod people then?
There's a pod person among us. I don't know, that's what I'm saying. It didn't say who they were, or even when they were frozen.
So this cold sleep, that means they basically froze the body solid, right?
Pretty much,
Not like how a bear or something hibernates where it just slows way down.
I guess. Yeah, I think so.
So what would happen to the heart?
What?
Wouldn't it stop when you were put into a cold sleep?
Your heart stops. Your bracelet comes off.
Oh! Oh, that's how I can save myself in these locks. Oh, that makes a lot more sense. Oh, so if we go into cold sleep, our bracelets would come off.
Then we can just defrost ourselves right away.
You said there were 3 pods, right?
We'd only need to do it 3 times for the 9 of us.
That is a creepy smile.
Uh-huh.
I imagine that will work for you, but perhaps not so much for me.
The armor. We just have to get you to 9 then.
Don't worry. I'm sure we'll figure something out.
Yeah, we just have to get you to 9 and put everyone else into cold sleep to remove the bracelets.
We should go have a look at any rate. We'll be able to come up with a plan once we know more.
Of course.
Wait, shouldn't we do the game first? Also, yeah, now I know how to remove the bracelets. Huh?
What do you mean the cold sleep function doesn't work?
What?
I'm sorry.
You don't have anything to apologize for, Luna. Zero Senior must have just locked it down.
That's true, actually. That would be a really easy way out. When Clover and I were here, it worked.
Yeah, I remember checking it.
Then that bastard set this up. Oh, that's low.
It is not pleasant, but consider this. We have seen how thorough Zero is. Would he really have left such an obvious loophole?
Maybe I shouldn't have said anything. If Zero Jr. heard me, he could have shut it off.
Whatever the case, it is an unfortunate outcome.
Fuck.
Unfortunate? Really? You sure? Aren't you just a little bit relieved? After all, we were gonna get our bracelets off while you were stuck with yours.
How could you say that? I would never be so petty as...
Yeah. Before Kay could finish, the announcer's voice echoed throughout the facility.
10 minutes remain.
Hey, how about we go
until
back and
Amberdex
do the AB game?
closes.
You know.
All players, please enter
Might
your
be
votes.
smart.
If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically...
So I'm pretty sure...
ally.
I don't think it's the lock for this. Because for this, I have 5 minutes of life and I'm already loopy. However, for this, we're in the floor B warehouse. And we got 5 minutes to kill. And if we don't say anything about the cryo sleep, we can just run over and... No, never mind. Because Kay can't fit, can he? Ah, shit.
Time's running out.
That's not good.
We should get back, guys.
I'm staying here.
Oh,
I can't leave Quark.
okay.
Are you nuts, old man? You're a solo. Luna and Phi could kill you.
They're not gonna kill you.
Yeah, I know. I've only got 1 BP.
Yeah, don't. Hey, fine. Here's a wonderful idea. How about you just hit that ally button?
Exactly. If you don't vote, you'll default to ally. All they have to do is pick betray.
How about you leave Phi down here instead? Doesn't that seem like a nicer idea?
We won't. You staying here won't change our vote.
Oh.
Right. We always intended to choose ally.
Oh yeah.
Tenryoji staying here is just another reason for us to stick to that plan.
Luna has the same number of BP as you, Tenryoji. Normally, the safe plan would be to choose Betray. Since you will be unable to betray them, then Phi and Luna can choose to ally without worrying about their own points.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, there you go. I trust Phi and Luna.
Yay.
I'm sure they'll choose ally.
I mean, I'm not so sure about Phi, but like, I definitely trust Luna. Luna's got an ally in like every single round. Okay, then 10, you take care of Quark.
You think I need you to tell me that?
Okay.
I won't take my eyes off him for a minute.
Come on. We don't have much time left. We need to go.
Yep, let's hurry. Well, welcome to Warehouse A. Where we get to do all sorts of fun things, like kill each other. Back at the Floor A warehouse, we open the AB rooms. The heck is that? I've always wondered, what is that jingling?
4 minutes remain until Amberdex game polling closes.
Oh, I just realized I need to turn on the brightness on my monitor. Oh, that looks better. I've been playing a fuck ton of House of Ashes. It's a fun game. Alright, Clover. We should probably head in too.
Okay.
Welcome to the AB room, where we get to make a really fucked up choice.
Sigma, do you remember what I said back in the other warehouse?
Yeah, I remember. You told me we should betray Quark since he might not get another chance like this. Right?
Yeah. Can I, take that back?
Huh?
I changed my mind a little bit after talking to Tenmyoji. I think we should choose Ally.
Yes, we should. Hey, that's more than just a little bit. That's like someone trading in a Shih Tzu for a German Shepherd. What the hell happened with you two? Did he say something to you?
I can't tell you.
Oh, okay. Why?
I just can't. You'd laugh if I did anyway.
I won't laugh.
Really?
Promise.
Well, I still can't tell you.
Oh. Come on.
I promised.
Oh.
I told Tenmyoji I wouldn't tell anybody.
That's just an answer for another timeline, I guess. Alright, fine. I won't ask about it again. But Tenmyoji doesn't really have anything to do with this, right? Our opponent is Quark.
No, he does matter. Quark is really important to Tenmyoji.
You know shit!
If we betray Quark, we're betraying Tenmyoji.
Does that imply that, like, Tenmyoji would kill himself?
Come on, don't you remember? When we were going into the red, blue, and green doors, Tenmyoji said something.
I didn't say there wasn't anyone I trusted. There's one person, Clover. I just know that you'll keep him safe.
Yeah.
I can't betray somebody who'd say that about me.
Yeah, I agree. You seem pretty ready to betray him back on floor B.
That's because I didn't know who he was.
Hmm? Oh ho, so you're saying you know who Tenmyoji really is?
Well, if what he told me was true, yeah.
What the fuck?
1 minute remains.
Is Tenmyoji a pod person?
Polling closes.
Please, choose Ally.
Yes, I am! You aren't gonna try and vote yourself?
If I try, you'll just throw me off, right? I don't think I'm strong enough to fight you. So...
Okay, wow. Alright. With that, I turn to face the voting machine. The question was, what would I do? Ally or betray? Just as Clover had said, betraying Quark was like betraying Tenmyoji. That wasn't even taking into consideration that Quark was just a kid. And he was infected with a deadly disease that would almost certainly kill him if we didn't do something. How could I betray someone like that? Only a monster would take advantage of a helpless child for their own gain. On the other hand, what Clover had said in the warehouse on floor B was true. It was unlikely that I'd get a chance like this again. If I choose betray, then I'd have 9 BP. I would be able to escape this godforsaken hellhole.
10 seconds remain.
Ooh.
Until Ambidex game polling closes.
So what would my choice be? What would I do? Ally or betray? I chose...
3, 2, 1.
They actually give you the option? Good lord, man. Look, I want to get out of here, but not that badly.
Round 2 of the Ambidex game.
Although this game better not be leading me onto the wrong direction. I swear to God, if that whole thing was just like, you're such a great person and you just get shot, like as soon as you walk out of the door and that's a game over, and the game is leading you on the wrong path and you actually have to betray Quark.
Results will be displayed.
That would be extremely fucked up.
Thank you for your participation.
Thank you for your participation.
Ambidex gates now opening.
Alrighty. Well, it seems like we're all happy right now. Isn't that cool?
What did you choose, Sigma?
You didn't see me push the button?
No.
Huh. Well, you'll know in a moment. Let's go. Oh, I don't like the sound of that. I gave her a light pat on the shoulder and headed towards the wall where the results would be displayed. I don't like the fact that he didn't say what he picked. He didn't just say ally. It's like, oh, you'll know in a moment. Is he gonna say that, like, Zero just automatically chose Betray for me? To make me look like an utter douchebag?
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results.
I'm scared.
screen.
I'm very scared. I'm so scared. Oh, yay. Perfect. No one's dead. Alice is still in a very unfavorable position, though. However, now 4 of us are at 8.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly.
Yeah, Kay and Alice chose Betray, obviously.
Please check your bracelet to see.
Okay,
your
good.
updated bracelet points.
Good. Whew, I did the best thing. God, poor Alice, man. She can't get out of the 1 zone.
So you chose ally, huh?
No shit. Yeah. Quirk is sick, a kid, and unable to vote. I couldn't bring myself to betray someone like that.
Thank you.
Even if he is a fictional character, god damn, that's awful. No need to thank me. I only did what anyone would have. So you guys chose ally too, huh?
Of course. Tenmyoji had only 1 BP left, and he was guaranteed to vote ally.
Yeah, that's smart. You could have betrayed, but no, I'm proud of you, Fi.
So there's no way we could betray somebody in that position.
If we had, then
He'd die. Yeah. You didn't have much choice. Then Alice, Kay, and Dio, on the other hand, seem to have had a less pleasant round.
Hey. What the hell is your problem? You're either crazy or just an asshole. Were you trying to kill me?
No, nothing like that.
Oh, what?
Well then, what was it like? If we'd voted ally,
You would be dead. The needles in your bracelet would have activated, killing you.
See? That's exactly what I'm talking about. I didn't think there was any way in hell you guys would choose ally, not with Alice's BP at 1. The only way you could possibly vote was betray. Picking ally when I knew you guys would pick betray would have been suicide.
You can't die. You've got 6 BP.
Well, maybe not immediately, no. But I would have been signing my own death warrant. Heck, not just mine. Everyone except Kay's.
What?
What?
Didn't you think it through? Your vote was always gonna be betray. Let's say I was a raving lunatic and picked ally. What would happen to Kay's BP?
6 plus 3
It'd be 9.
would make 9.
See?
Shit, so Dio outplayed him.
Then it'd be game over. Life over. He'd open the number 9 door and blow this popsicle stand. And that'd leave us twisting in the wind, living out the rest of our miserable lives stuck in this place. You see? That's why I chose betray.
I see.
I did it to save all our necks, including yours.
Yeesh. Alice gritted her teeth and scowled fiercely at Dio, apparently trying to think of a rebuttal, before finally snorting indignantly and stalking away. Shortly thereafter, the warehouse was filled with the rumbling sounds of the doors sliding shut.
The Ambidex gates have closed.
Oh, cool.
Round 3.
I just
of the
realized, who's my
Ambidex game
partner?
Will be
Like,
the
what's my
star
color?
round.
Yeah, what's my color this time? Also, I feel very good about this.
Star keys are required to open the gates.
Coolio.
There is no set limit on usage of the star keys.
Yay.
The
So we're all
Ambidex
alive and we
gates
could just keep
can
playing
be
the game
opened
over
as
and
many
over and over and over and
times
over
as
again.
the players wish to open them.
Yeah, that's great. As many times as we want, huh? Then that means...
We can play the AB game as many times as we want, right?
Hey, didn't Zero Jr. say something about this?
As soon
Yeah.
as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically.
So now, what is stopping everyone from just ally, and ally, and just getting everyone up to 9 BP? We can all walk out of here.
Aaron solo assignments hop around a bit too.
Literally video game over. And yeah, he did. Can you guys all show me your bracelets? I want to see what all our colors are and groups are this time. Within moments, a series of wrists were extended for me to examine. Kay's a red solo. Luna's a blue pair. Luna and Fi are together again. Tenmyoji's a green solo. Or no, wait, I think that's Dio, actually. Wait, whose hand is that? Now I'm confused. Oh, but they're a pair. And I'm a solo. Yo, didn't I see something about, like, a solo leading to everyone's death? I see. Luna and Clover are a cyan pair, and Fi and Alice are a magenta pair. The remaining 3 are all solos. Kay is red, Dio is green, and I'm blue. So how are the groups supposed to work for the next round? I think the next doors are going to be those white ones down in the floor B warehouse.
Yeah, I heard about those. Alice told me about them while we were here waiting for you and Clover. I think I've got them figured out.
Yeah, so lay it out for us. How are the groups going to shake out this time? Fi nodded and began to explain. Option A. Tenmyoji and Quark, yellow, paired up with me, blue, to open one door. Fi and Alice, magenta, paired up with Dio, green, to open another door. Luna and Clover, cyan, paired up with Kay, red, to open the last one.
Oh? Is there only one option?
Oh, it's set.
Yes.
Shit. So who am I with? I'm with Tenmyoji and Quark? Oh, okay. That's fine.
No other combinations would be able to open the secondary doors.
Oh, so I'm definitely going to escape. Because Tenmyoji is just gonna be like, look, I'm gonna betray. Just get Quark out of here for me, please. He's gonna say something like that. He's gonna be like, look, you're my partner. I'm gonna press ally. You press ally. Just please get Quark out of here. I'm begging you.
Admittedly, Tenmyoji and Quark aren't here for us to check, but I'm sure they're the yellow pair. If they weren't, then Sigma would be stuck without anybody he could pair up with.
Oh, God. I never thought I'd have to put up with Dio again.
Well, you just didn't think hard enough then. Sooner or later, everybody puts up with Dio. Wait.
She's just stuck with Dio again. Oh my god. Poor Alice, man.
What should we do now? It looks like we have a lot of time until the primary doors open.
Probably a lot of, lure time. Yeah, about 80 minutes.
I'm worried about Quark's condition. Those pods can't cure Radical 6. He still needs help.
Yeah, they can alleviate the symptom, but not cure it.
Well, we don't have anything to lose. So we might as well look for that medicine. Excelivir, right?
Yeah.
I know where it is, but whatever.
What about the rest of you?
Oh, I'll help.
As will I.
Me too.
Fine.
Awesome.
I guess I can help.
You could act a little more enthusiastic, but whatever.
What about you, Sigma?
Of course, I'll help. What kind of a jerk would I? Or what kind of a jerk wouldn't?
Okay. We should split up and search.
Cool. After some discussion, Dio and Kay were assigned to the pantry, Luna and Alice to the treatment center, and Clover, Fi, and myself to the pressure exchange chamber.
Shall we regroup in the Floor B warehouse 10 minutes before the doors open?
This is gonna take a long ass time. We all nodded. Kay turned to Alice and Luna.
You are going to the treatment center, correct?
Yes.
Then please remember to tell Tenmyoji where we intend to meet and when.
Okay.
You must also remember to bring Quark with you. I am concerned about removing him from the pod, but it can't be helped. Without Quark's bracelet, Sigma and Tenmyoji will be unable to open the secondary door.
Right.
Good. Looks like we got all that straightened out.
Quark's just gonna not have a bracelet. You ready for
Let's
this?
go.
He's gonna be like the pink route where we're just gonna open it up and his bracelet's gonna fall off and he's just gonna be still sleeping, but like his bracelet's just not gonna be on him. And then Tenmyoji's probably gonna scream at us and be like, "What the fuck did you do?" Oh, what is this? Is this a scuba diving station? What the hell? So this is the pressure exchange chamber?
No, this is the prep room. There are 2 levels. The actual pressure exchange chamber is downstairs.
How do you know that?
Alice told me. She was one of the people who investigated this room.
Did you talk to her when you were waiting for us back in the warehouse?
Yeah.
Well, let's head downstairs then.
Good idea.
That sounds like an elevator. Oh, yo! Look at this place. Man, there's still rooms I haven't seen yet. So this is the real thing.
Seems like it.
Why do they have something like this here?
Well, this is just what Alice told me, but
Apparently the pressure inside the facility was a lot higher than the pressure outside. That was part of a system designed to keep the virus from getting in. It did mean, however, that we need to go through a decompression process in order to get outside.
remember all those suits along the wall of the prep room?
Oh dear God! Wait. We have to go through a decompression process? Does that mean that Kay killed himself every single time he left? Oh no! Also, those suits are looking mighty sus if you ask me. Let's continue.
Those keep you from getting infected. We won't even be able to enter the pressure exchange chamber if we don't have them on.
I see. Whoa. Then that newspaper article was right?
Unfortunately, that seems pretty likely.
So the air out there is teeming with Radical 6?
Yeah.
Something's been bothering me.
What is it?
Aren't you saying that if we put on those suits, we can go into the pressure exchange chamber and go outside, right?
Oh. No, we can't do that. The door beyond the pressure exchange chamber is locked up tight.
Damn it. Just one door between us and freedom.
Well, if you look at it that way, it's the same as the number 9 door.
Okay, yeah, but...
Whatever. We need to be focusing on finding that Accelavir.
I feel like you would have found Accelavir in here, but whatever.
Quark needs it.
Yeah, you're right.
Man, it'd be great if there was a laboratory in here.
I'll go look around upstairs. You two take this floor, all right?
Got it.
Okay.
Ready to do some searching? We looked everywhere we could think of, but turned up nothing. Eventually, I couldn't keep my mouth shut any longer. Hey, what do you think the deal is with this stuff about the world being infested with some crazy virus? A pandemic seems like it would make the news, but I don't remember hearing anything. Wait a minute. You mentioned it, didn't you? Back when Dio was asking questions. We were in the infirmary. It was right after Quark lost it.
Have any of you guys heard anything about any sort of viral pandemic?
Well, no. But
What was the but? And then Alice said,
I have heard rumors about a virus being used as a bioweapon.
oh. So what's the rumor she was talking about? I got the feeling you and Alice were talking about the same thing. Clover, what do you know? What are you and Alice anyways? I heard you guys belong to some sort of organization, but what is it? Clover was quiet for a long time. She bit her thumbnail and looked down at the floor. Then finally she lifted her head and met my eyes.
Fine.
Oh!
I think I can trust you.
Oh, you're just gonna tell me?
Just don't tell Alice, okay?
Okay, Alice already told me, so... Let's go! Promise. Clover nodded and began to talk. I listened with rapt intent, at a complete loss for words. Here is what she said. Alice and I are agents of the SOIS, which is under the jurisdiction of the Department of Defense. SOIS stands for Special Office of Internal Security, and we're an elite intelligence division that investigates potentially disruptive or dangerous elements, such as domestic or foreign terrorists, radical politician splinter groups, and religious organizations with extreme agendas that could pose a threat to the state or citizenry. Our existence hasn't been made public, so there are only a few people who even know we exist. You're probably wondering how I even got involved in something like that. Well, it started when I met Alice. I told you that I played the nonary game twice before, right? Well, this was after the second time, so about a year ago. We just escaped and we were all stuffed into this SUV barreling across the desert. I was driving, and that's when I saw her. Alice. She was standing next to the road with her thumb out. She was already working for the SOIS, and she'd been on her way to the building we'd been trapped in as part of her investigation. But on the way there, her car had broken down. We offered to give her a ride, of course. After she got in, we started talking, and it turned out that Alice had gotten a tip that the terrorists she was after were in the building we'd been trapped in. We couldn't see how us playing the nonary game had anything to do with the terrorists. But Alice had a suggestion. Maybe the two people who trapped you in there are the terrorists. That didn't seem very likely to us, but we were chasing after them anyway, so we decided to bring Alice with us. Unfortunately, we didn't find them. As far as we know, they're still out there now, on the run. Anyway, we were taken back to SOIS headquarters and put into custody. What? I guess they thought there had to be some kind of connection between us being kidnapped and the terrorist group they were investigating. But they must not have found anything, because after a few days of questioning, they let us go. We all went home and returned to our lives. But things didn't go back to the way they'd been. My mom got real worried about me and my brother since we'd gotten kidnapped twice now, so she hired bodyguards. Good on the mother. Yeah, I just realized that. Clover and Snake got fucking kidnapped and put into the nonary game twice. Oh, I haven't told you about my brother, have I? He's super awesome for one. And he was in both the last two nonary games, too. So anyway, we've been grabbed twice. But the people behind the two nonary games were totally different. That didn't matter to my mom, though. So after all these huge men in black suits followed me and my brother everywhere, it was awful. We were always being watched. People would look at us funny because we were being followed around by a bunch of creepy-looking guys. I couldn't stand it. Just when I thought I'd finally be free, all that was waiting for me was another kind of prison. The only time I was really happy was when I was hanging out with my brother. So we were talking it over one day and we decided to leave. Like, run away. So we did it. After that, we lived on our own. I worked in a cafe, and he composed music. He plays the harp, and he started writing this kind of new agey music. It got kind of popular, so we didn't have to worry too much about surviving. Oh! Damn, Snake plays the harp. Sometimes he'd play it at little venues like coffee houses and stuff, and his fans would show up and listen to him play and cry. Or some of them would meet on their own and recite stuff from the book he'd written, and play his songs. I know that sounds kind of like weird and culty, but they just do that stuff on their own, okay? My brother doesn't have anything to do with it. Anyway, we did that for a while, and then one day Alice showed up. I need your help, she told us. We need people who could do what you can do. So we went to the location she gave us, and turned out to be the headquarters of the SOIS, where they'd taken us after the second nonary game. They put us in a room with about a dozen or so other people who were all about the same age as us. A bunch of them looked familiar, too. It only took a moment to realize how we knew each other. they were the kids from the first Nonary game. We were all excited to see each other again, and we were hugging and shaking hands and stuff. just, hey, how's it been? You get out of a death game, and then like 20 years later, you're like, yo, Jerry, how's it going? And then Alice walked in. The whole room went quiet. She walked up to the podium and looked around the room, making eye contact with each one of us. Right now, a terrorist organization is preparing for a major attack. They plan to trigger a viral pandemic. If they succeed, they will strike a massive blow against all of humanity, not just any one country. It's possible that we as a species will die out completely. We are doing our best to prevent this, but we need your help. You are what we call espers. You have the ability to access the morphogenetic field. We need that. Yo, you missed Junpei. You missed Junpei. I'm guessing you don't know what any of that is, but basically we can do this thing that's kind of like telepathy. I mean, it isn't really telepathy, but that's probably the closest thing, okay? Espers can resonate their consciousness with another person through this thing called the morphogenetic field. The purpose of the first Nonary game was to research that ability. So they kidnapped kids who had the potential to do it and threw them in the game. Alice had gathered up all the kids from that experiment. Well, I mean, it had been 9 years since it happened, so we weren't really kids anymore. Anyways, everybody she brought in was an Esper. That included me and my brother, of course. I bet you think I'm just making all this up, huh? I don't blame you. It is pretty crazy. I mean, I was even starting to forget I could do that stuff. So when I heard Alice's story, I was like, screw that. I was trying to move on with my life, and now some shady government creeps wanted me to use some weird ability I had for them? No way. I wasn't even sure I could do it anymore. Some of the others felt differently, though. And they told Alice they'd do it. It was a job, after all, and most people wouldn't turn down a salary like that. Oh right, I forgot to tell you, she told us how much they'd pay us if we helped. It was a lot, more wealth than you can imagine. But I was still totally against doing it. My brother told me he'd go along with whatever I decided, so I decided we were leaving. A couple days passed, and then Alice showed up at our apartment. She didn't waste time. The people behind the first Nonary game might have been part of the terrorist organization Alice and the SOIS were after. Wasn't that, she asked, something that I might want to know more about? That got me curious. My brother, too. But the clincher was what Seven said to us. Oh, Seven! He was one of the guys that got abducted with us for the second Nonary game. She called him on her phone right then and there, and handed it to us. You guys are the only people who could do this. We don't know where Junpei is. Oh, Junpei! Where is Junpei? He's gone off to travel the world looking for Akane. Oh my god. My man's still being a simp. I swear to God, he traveled the world looking for his nefarious criminal mastermind girlfriend. Oh, that's good stuff. I haven't been able to get a hold of him. Please, just do me a favor and help Alice out. Oh, so wait, is that why Junpei isn't here? because he's just off looking for Akane? Is that why Clover is here and not Junpei? Junpei, like Seven, another participant from the second Nonary game. Akane, one of the people behind the second Nonary game. Seven was a Japanese policeman who was probably how Alice got in touch with him. Anyways, that did it. My brother and I agreed to join the SOIS. For the next couple months, all we did was train. Half of the time it was general knowledge and technical skills an SOI agent needed. The other half was learning to strengthen our Esper abilities. They'd actually known about Espers for quite a while, and had a lot of techniques that helped us get better and stronger. Oh, here we go. After 7 months of hard work, we were finally ready for our first field missions. Mine was an infiltration. My brother stayed at base, so I could relay information back through him. I was supposed to sneak into a research facility, posing as one of their workers, and then use the morphogenetic field to transmit what I found back to my brother. But everything went wrong. It was a trap. The whole research facility was fake and I got captured. Alice had to come and rescue me. I've been sending information about the inside of the facility to my brother, and Alice used that information to come and find me. As soon as she got there, she picked me up and carried me out. I was relieved and happy to be alive and free, but I also felt ashamed and miserable. While she was carrying me back out, I started to cry. She was just so cool, and I wasn't. I wanted to be just like her. So from that day onward, I did everything I could to be more like Alice. Does that include dressing like her? Our infiltration ended in failure, but we did manage to get something useful. In fact, we were able to figure out where their headquarters was. The directors decided that December 25th, 2028 would be the day we would strike. This time, I promised myself we wouldn't screw it up. I was finally going to get some answers about something that had been with me for most of my life. But then, on December 22nd, 3 days before the raid, Alice and I were attacked by people in gas masks while we were going over our plans. And when you woke up, you were in the warehouse?
Yeah.
All of that talking seemed to have tired Clover out. She sighed and her long hair swayed as she moved. Hey, I've got a few questions.
What are they?
Well, first off, your, powers, I guess. I'm guessing you can't use them right now.
Yeah. I'm not really sure why. I've been sending my brother messages ever since I woke up, but...
No response?
Yeah. If there was another Esper here, they could make me stronger. But that's just wishful thinking.
Hey, about that.
Wait.
What?
Well, if there's someone else who's stronger than me, then they kind of absorb my powers. Maybe...
What?
No, never mind. That's probably not it.
Right, whatever. I have some other questions, so... moving on. I think I understand what Alice was talking about now. They were trying to spread that virus, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, who are they?
Well, I can't tell you that.
They're Myrmidons. What? Why not? You told me all that other stuff, but this is too much?
Well, Alice would be mad at me.
I already told you I wouldn't tell her.
But...
Fine. Let me rephrase. When are they going to do it?
Well, if we knew that, we wouldn't have gone to all that trouble.
So you don't know?
No. All we know is soon.
Oh. But that can mean just about anything.
Yeah. It could be next week or next month or even next year.
It could be last year or last month or last week.
Or it could have happened already.
Yeah. Oh, wait. You mean they might have already released the virus?
Wouldn't that make the most sense? Like, how about this room? Or that newspaper article?
Yeah, Radical 6.
The 3 people who were put in cold sleep.
Are you saying you, me, and Alice were frozen and the pandemic happened while we were on ice? Wait. No, that doesn't make sense. Nobody else has heard of Radical 6 either.
Maybe they're lying.
Really? All 6 of them?
Well, if Kay really does have memory loss, then it's only 5.
Oh.
Quark is out too.
So that's 4. So you're saying Temioji, Diophi, and Luna are all lying? I guess they are a little sus.
Right?
And what's their motive?
For lying? How would I know?
Then what's the motive for a terrorist organization to start a pandemic?
I heard it was something about purifying the unclean?
What? Purifying the unclean?
Oh. Unclean. Unclean.
Something coming to you?
Unclean. Unclean.
What? What? What are you doing?
Shut up. Just hold on a minute. I'm this close to remembering.
What?
Unclean. Clean. Een. Een.
Een? She leapt up, suddenly excited.
Neostigmine.
What? Neo, what?
Did you forget it already? I'm talking about this stuff.
As she spoke, she pulled something out of her pocket. It was the injection gun, complete with a vial of medication. Oh, right! I remember that. It was in the safe in the treatment center, right?
Yeah.
I didn't have any idea what it was, though, so I gave it to you.
Exactly.
Are you saying you've heard about this neostigmine stuff before?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just remembered.
You remembered?
My brother told me about that. Neostigmine is a type of colon esterase inhibitor.
Oh, what?
That means it's a sort of antidote for tubocurarine.
Oh! I'm sorry, but I still don't get it.
How easy do I have to make it? Ugh. Okay, fine.
I could save myself!
I'll start at the top, alright? The stuff I've got in here is neostigmine, which counteracts the muscle relaxant tubocurarine.
So wait, if one of us gets injected, we could just shoot ourselves up with that. Wait! So that means that I could save myself in this ending! I know how to save myself with 5 minutes of life! I just gotta shoot myself in the arm with this thing!
Following me?
Tubocurarine is the poison in our bracelets, right?
Right. It's the second thing we get injected with if we're penalized.
First,
oh shit!
which puts you to sleep. 9 minutes later, the tubocurarine is injected, numbing your respiratory muscles.
So I could save myself using the tubo or the neostigmine.
I guess you could say it'll really take your breath away.
Am I actually gonna get an ending now? So you're saying this neostigmine keeps it from working?
Yes! Oh my god, how many times are you going to make me say it?
So we could just inject ourselves with this if we get penalized?
Yeah! We don't have to die. We're gonna be okay. We can only pull the trigger once, though.
So we could save one person who gets penalized. That means we can only use it on one person.
Yeah.
Well, still good news. This means one of us can break the rules. Once. Like, let's see.
The best way to use it would be for sneaking through the number 9 door.
Yeah.
If somebody gets 9 points, they can open it, right? With this stuff, somebody who doesn't have 9 points could still leave with them.
That's true.
Anyway, I'm gonna go tell Alice.
What? Hey! Clover, wait! Clover! It was too late. Clover was already on the lift and gone. Damn. I was, I think, understandably upset. With no stairs, my only choice was to wait for the lift to come back down. As soon as it was back, I jumped on and headed upstairs. Fi? Where did Clover go? Fi, can you hear me? Why do you look dead? She didn't say anything, just stared at me with her mouth half open. Her eyes seemed slightly glazed and her body was unnaturally stiff. Fi? I grabbed her shoulder and shook her gently. Slowly, she raised her arm, fingers drooping limply from it. She gestured towards the exit that led away from the warehouse. That way? She went out that door? Fi's only answer was a slow, shallow nod. Right, got it. Thanks. I headed for the exit, then paused. You look pretty tired. Get some rest, alright? She's gonna kill herself, but okay. Let's leave her! Still no response. There was something odd about her, but catching Clover seemed like more of a priority. I turned back around and jogged out the door towards the treatment center. Okay, what the heck is going on with Fi? I'm confused. Oh, welcome to the treatment center. Where is everyone? Huh? This is weird. Where is everybody? I'd assumed Dallas would be in the treatment center, so Clover would have gone there to find her, but the room was empty. Luna and Tenmyoji were gone too. They left Quark, and the readout on his pod said his vital signs were still normal. As far as I could tell, he was still asleep. Fine. Guess it's time to go look somewhere else. I made my way out of the treatment center. Oh, I don't have a good feeling about this. There's no one in the pantry either? I really don't have a good feeling about this. There's no one in Warehouse B? What the fuck? No one in the lounge? So everyone just up and disappeared? What the hell? There's no one in the crew quarters? What the hell? What is going on here? I can't find anybody. Every single room is empty. Wait. There's still one place I haven't checked. The infirmary. Oh, I really don't feel good about this. When things go silent like this, I feel like that's how you know that we're about to find something very, very bad. I ran to the room and stopped short. I might as well have run to a brick wall. My chest tightened so much I could barely breathe. No. What happened? I felt my whole body convulse. Whether from terror or nausea, I couldn't tell. My legs went limp and I crumbled to the floor. Something sticky pressed against the palm of my hand, and I looked down to see blood. A vast, warm pool of fresh blood, stretching out across the room, lapping at my legs and hands. Why? This can't be real. How could... Holy Jesus! In the middle of the lake of blood, like an island of flesh, were bodies. What happened? I just saw Fi! Oh my god! There's Tenmyoji, Fi, Luna, Clover, Alice, and Dio? They all got fucking gutted! What happened to them? They were a bloody tangle of lifeless limbs and dead eyes with too much blood and chaos for me to tell who was who. Had they sliced themselves open or stabbed one another? I couldn't tell. All of the blood. Too much blood. Whatever they'd done, it was clear what tool they used to do it. A scalpel lay in the blood next to them, its handle and blade streaked with gore. This was how they had died, this tiny blade. Oh God. This is it. It's all over. This is how it ends. That's right. I have to end it. This nightmare will finally be over. Oh my God, we're all infected! And now Sigma's undergoing the symptoms. Now Sigma's gonna kill himself. Time to wake up. My fingers scraped across the floor as I picked up the scalpel. I lifted it slowly, carefully to my neck, as if someone was guiding my hand with theirs, and drew it across my throat. What the fuck? Wait, did I just get an ending? Did I just get an ending? Everyone succumbed to Radical 6 and killed themselves? What? What? You're joking. You're fucking joking. So everyone just killed themselves. That's it? Everyone just killed themselves? Holy shit, so that was an ending. That was an actual ending. Everyone just fucking killed themselves. Holy shit. That is beyond fucked up. Where was Kay? Actually, I'm guessing Kay just went mad because he couldn't stab himself through his armor. And we just left Quark alone? Holy shit! What the fuck happened? What happened? What happened? I can't skip it now. So wait, did we all just... I think that's what happened. I think we're all infected with Radical 6, and we just... Too much time passed, and we just all fell to our symptoms. And so, due to the fact that like, we all fell to our symptoms, everyone just... killed themselves. That's what happened. Sigma saw everyone dead. There was only a scalpel, which nobody can murder that many people with a scalpel. So I think everyone was infected. And so we all just killed ourselves. Well, that was a fun game. Virtue's last reward, everybody. What a story, man. That was so great. Oh, Clover. End. I did get an ending! Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, there's 9 endings. Oh, so there's an ending for each character. I get it. Holy shit! So we actually did it! I got an ending! Look at that! Man, that's actually kind of nuts. I didn't think I'd actually get to this point. I thought all the endings were going to be behind the locks. Well then, well, it's 1:25, or at least it's been an hour and 26 minutes. Let me go here and see what happens if I go and do the other thing. Let's see what happens if, I mean, this is not gonna end well, but, I'm gonna just indulge in some demon time real quick. And, I'm gonna try betraying Quark and just getting out. Let's see how badly things go if I press this button.
Round 2 of the Ambidex game
Oh, holy shit.
has been completed. Results will be displayed.
I think this ending's gonna take like, what, like 10 minutes, 5 minutes? And then I think this ending's gonna take like 5 minutes because I think it's just gonna be a game over. And then I'm gonna go to this lock, 5 minutes of life, and I'm going to complete it. Because now, because of the Clover ending, I know what I can use to save myself. I can use the injection gun to save myself from the penalty. In 5 minutes, I can definitely stumble over to the infirmary and just shoot myself in the arm, so.
Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
Damn, I can't believe that was an actual fucking ending. Jesus Christ.
What did you choose, Sigma?
Oh, I chose Ally, don't worry. You didn't see me push the button?
No.
Huh. Well, you'll know in a moment. What you want to do after that is up to you. You can come with me if you want, or you could stay here. Your choice.
That's as good as saying you chose betray.
I grinned and headed towards the display. Oh, that's fucked. So I could just get out. Oh, wait!
From round 3 of the Ambidex games will now be displayed.
I just realized I know how this is gonna be a game over. We're gonna go outside, however we didn't go through the depressurization. So we're just going to die.
Please direct your attention to the results.
We didn't depressurize, so we're just going to explode or something. Oh, holy Jesus. They're all gonna hate me. Betray, 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 ally, ally, ally. Oh my God. Well, I got out. Hooray.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly.
Oh my God.
Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Yo! Everyone's gonna look at me like, you fucker.
What did you do, Clover?
Sorry. It wasn't me.
Sigma, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, she told me to.
Care to explain this then?
She kind of told me to. What's there to explain? It's exactly what it looks like. I'm getting out of here.
What?
Are you going with him, Clover?
When they all turned to look at Clover, I made my move. My feet pounded across the metal floor of the warehouse as I ran for the number 9 door.
Hey, wait!
He'd have to do better than shout if he wanted to stop me. It was closer. I was almost there. I took one last running leap and slammed into the wall, the unlocking device right in front of me. With a yell of triumph, I threw the lever down. Let's go! I'm getting out of here! See ya later, suckers! The door began to open. A heavy metallic grinding noise filled the room.
Shit. That son of a bitch actually did it?
Yeah. His voice sounded almost surprised. I turned to face him. Sorry. But it looks like this is goodbye.
Sigma,
Don't worry. I'll go to the police as soon as I get out and come back with help. I'm not gonna just leave you all here to die.
Don't give me that shit. I know a liar when I see one.
Really? Maybe you should get your eyes checked.
Are you guys just gonna let him run off like this?
No way. I can't allow that.
Huh?
He took advantage of a sick kid. He's just a coward.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Oh shit. You better run.
I also agree.
Oh, yeah.
That's it then.
Sigma better run.
Let's get him. Ready?
Yeah.
He's toast.
Just leave it to us.
Hey, now don't do anything you'll regret. This door only opens once, you know. If you stop me, then...
Give it up. Charge!
Oh my god! Shit! I spun back around to face the door. There it was, right in front of me. Freedom. I leapt for it, or at least I tried. It happened in the blink of an eye. Suddenly my cheek was being pressed against the cold steel floor of the warehouse. And I don't get to escape.
The number 9
I don't get to
has
escape.
been opened. It will remain open for 9 seconds.
9 seconds. Shit! Let me go! Let go of me, goddammit! I could feel something huge, heavy, and metal pressed against my back. Kay had to be holding me down. I flailed and kicked, but it didn't do any good. What are you doing? You're just killing yourselves! The door only opens once! If I don't...
I know.
Oh, Clover's gonna get out. Oh my god.
Huh? You're the only one of us with 9 BP. Nobody else can get out. But this is an order from your commanding officer. You are to escape from this facility. Once you've accomplished that, call for help.
That's...
Stop complaining and go. If that door closes, it's all over. None of us will get out of here alive.
I'm pretty sure 9 seconds has passed.
Leave!
The door had already began to close. The space was narrowing quickly, but was still wide enough for a single person to make it through.
Fine. You didn't leave me much choice.
I couldn't see what had happened, but I heard enough to guess. Alice had shoved Clover through the door. Looking up, I could see Clover's feet just beyond the doorway.
Alice! Go! Call for help!
Oh, this is gonna be Clover game over.
I'm counting on you!
Alice! No! I can't!
And that's it. I'm not able to get out.
The number 9 door has closed. This ends the nonary game.
Well,
Thank you for your participation.
it's a fun ride.
As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked. Escape is not possible. Please enjoy your stay.
Well, that's it. Game over. And I'm guessing Clover's gonna die because she didn't go through depressurization. If I had to assume, it's probably gonna say something like game over, Clover. Yeah, Clover game over, and Clover ending. Well, I actually made a pretty good run. Not gonna lie, I got an ending, which is kinda nuts. So you mean to tell me that just out of pure chance, literally all of the other routes that I picked just had unsolvable problems? That's dumb as fuck. Well, anyways, it's 1:35, or it's been an hour 35 minutes. Seeing as how I have, like, I still have time on my hands. Let's say we cheat death, shall we?
What?
Sigma's BP is
Negative.
Suddenly, all eyes were on me. I felt their weight, but I stood my ground. It was the result I expected. I took a deep breath and closed my eyes. I didn't have to wait long. There was a sharp, quick pain in my wrist, barely even noticeable. I couldn't feel anything flowing into my veins, but I knew it was there. First would be the anesthetic Sopril. I blinked and my vision started to blur. When I tried to think, it felt like my mind had been stuffed with cotton. My legs began to wobble and gave out entirely as I crumpled to the floor.
Sigma! Sigma! Hang on! Hey! Sigma!
Yeah, I'm kind of dying.
Get up!
Sorry.
Sigma!
Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no.
Trying to open my eyelids was like trying to lift sheets of lead. My eyes had lost the ability to focus, but I could make out a blur that had to be Dio in front of the number 9 door. Damn it. Keep your promise. God damn it. I groaned and with a Herculean effort lifted my head and then my sluggish body off the floor. Every step was a battle, and whenever I shifted my weight, my muscles threatened to give out again. But somehow I forced myself ahead, a single thought burning in my mind. I would reach Dio. Then at last, the smudge of color faded into a recognizable person. I threw up my hand in front of him. Give it back. Give me the medicine.
Give it back. Don't act like it's yours. Aren't we supposed to share everything we find here?
I don't care. Just hand me the medicine.
What are you talking about?
We found the Accelovir. In the laboratory.
And Dio stole it.
What?
You mean he has it? Right now?
Yeah. So?
Dio's a D-bag. I kept my promise. Now you. I wasn't a fool. I knew the kind of person Dio was. There was a chance he wouldn't give it back. He wouldn't give us back the Accelovir. If he didn't, then I'd die with my hands around his throat. I gathered as much of my mind as I could and got ready to attack.
Fine.
Not quite what I had been expecting.
Here.
With a shrug, he pulled the vial out of his pocket and tossed it towards me. I caught it and pulled up the tiny glass bottle to my chest, worried I might drop it. The label said, unmistakably, Accelovir. It was the real thing. Clover, take it. I held it out towards her.
Right. Of course.
She quickly tucked it into her pocket. Good. Now at least Quark will be alright. With that, the last of my strength left me, and I dropped to my knees.
Sigma, are you okay?
I'm doing great, thanks.
Sigma! Sigma!
I guess this is it.
First is the Soparil, which put you to sleep. 9 minutes later, the tubocurarine is injected, numbing your respiratory muscles.
03 is so... 03 is just so enthused about it.
I guess you could say it'll really take your breath away.
9 minutes. Once the Sopro was injected, I had 9 minutes until the muscle relaxant followed it. About 4 minutes had already passed, which left me with 5, give or take a little. In 5 minutes, I would be dead. What could I do in 5 minutes? How could I save myself? I gave a raspy, quiet laugh. Even with death staring me in the face, I seemed to be determined to struggle right up until the very end. Okay, Sigma. You could do this. Clinging desperately to what little consciousness I had left, I racked my brain for any possible solutions. How could I save myself? How? There had to be something. Every problem, no matter how difficult, has a solution. There's always another option. Hopelessness is a state of mind. I just had to think. Think. If there was a way out, I'd find it. I wasn't ready to give up on life yet. There had to be an answer. Wait, what? You're telling me that wasn't the solution? Well, I just did a dramatic reading for literally no reason. That wasn't the solution? I literally figured out how to counteract the respiratory stuff. Are you fucking serious? Wow. That's kind of disappointing. I was kind of excited. I'm like, yo, we're gonna get the 2-for-1 ending special. But no, I guess we're still gonna... Apparently finding the counteractive to the muscle relaxant that will kill me in 5 minutes is not the solution to how to save myself from the muscle relaxant that'll kill me in 5 minutes. Go figure. But besides that, we actually got an ending. My god, it involved everybody killing themselves. Oh, shit. Yeah, so we actually got an ending. I mean, the ending involved everyone, like, shanking themselves and just murder all around. Quark is probably gonna die after being locked in a pod for the... Like, he's just gonna peacefully sleep himself away. Or maybe he's gonna choke himself to death or something, I don't freaking know. And Kay, I imagine, just kind of went mad because he's infected, but he can't really kill himself with his armor on. So, all the endings rely on the different characters. So, let's see. There are currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 of these, like, little ending spots left. If I take away this one, because I feel like this one's obviously well, actually, no, I can't really say that. I feel like whenever it's this, it branches out into a game over and a something else. Because, like, up here, it goes into, like, different paths. But when you get to, like, here, I feel like this is either a game over, and then this is, like, an ending. This is definitely an ending. I don't feel like why... I don't know why this wouldn't be an ending. Because it's probably the biggest route here. As far as I know, it involves solving the mystery of the two-headed line, which I have no idea what that means. So if I minus this, and then I have the 13 other pathways that I can take, then that actually means that I have 8 endings left, now that I've gotten one of them. So I have 8 endings, and what I assume is 5 more game overs. So then that would perfectly add up to 13. So that means that amongst this entire thing, there's still a bunch of endings and a bunch of game overs that I need to do. And I don't know, I guess depending on how long the endings are, I might not try to do all the game overs. But, yeah, I guess this is going to be a bit of a shorter stream. Honestly, I can probably work with that because some of my streams have been longer, so I guess it's a nice way to even it out. God damn, I can't believe that I actually got an ending. This was the one stream that I didn't end, that I didn't title, Will I Finally Get an Ending, or something like that. This was actually the one time I wasn't expecting to get an ending, and yet I got to witness everybody murder themselves via a scalpel. Wow, yeah, so obviously that tubocurine, thing is gonna, I think I have a little more time on my hands. Or Actually, nah, never mind. I just realized this is probably gonna be a whole other thing. Cause I don't know why. I feel like that might go into like a room or something. Cause I don't actually know what that's gonna be like. Oh, so this is a lock that I actually managed to unlock. Well, hey, look at that. I managed to find the solution for how Phi and K can be saved, and that's the cold sleep, as I mentioned earlier. So actually, you know what? I'm gonna start off the next stream by doing that. I feel like that'll be a good spot. I'll start off the next stream by doing that, and then I'll go through here, and I'll probably go until I like beat the until I beat like the first room here. But yeah, I'll probably go through here because I feel like this is gonna stretch out into more of like an extensive ending, and I feel like there's gonna be a ton of dialogue, or at least this is gonna be a room. So I feel like if I tried doing this, I would just start it at and then end it off at a weird spot. So actually, yeah, never mind. But look at that. We got one ending, and it looks like I'm on track to get another. So that's actually pretty sick. So I can't wait to see how I can finally get the one ending that I initially started with after all of this time. Right? Oh yeah. Cause that's the so that's the first route that I went through. I went through the rec room with Luna, went through all that stuff. So this is my true first ending, like the one that I would have gotten back in like I think like part 4, something like that. Fuck, that was a long time ago. Well, damn. Okay. So we got one ending. We're about to get another. Lost a bunch of lives, and we're about to save 2 of them. Can't wait to see how that works. So until next time, that's gonna be it for Zero Escape. Later.